Hey guys, it's Tima. I decided to go ahead and make this video to show you guys, since I'm already on a roll today, and since I have time to quickly make this video, I'm going to show you guys how to, if you don't already know that is, how to mask your URL. So for this example, I'm going to, actually it's kind of cut out, so I'm going to bring up a notepad to show you the link that I need to mask. And what do I mean by masking? Masking is basically where, for example, let me do this. This is the link that I got when I first signed up with Harvey the Silver Fox's Profit Center. This is like, it's a link just designed to get you to the website. But you know how you get a license plate for your car and you want a vanity plate? Well, it's kind of the same as a vanity plate, but it's a vanity link for your generic link, so to speak. So yeah, instead of using the old generic link, you may want to kind of spruce it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to use this link, and this is my profit center that I received, like I said, when I signed up for this profit center. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm already signed into my GoDaddy account. Now what GoDaddy is, you know how you see different sites and they have like, I don't know, whatever it is, .com, google.com, youtube.com. It's basically a place where you can buy your own .com. Now, all of your websites do not have to have .com at the end. There's .net, there's .org, there's .us. There's a number of different suffixes, I would say, that would go on to the end of your vanity link. Okay, I'll say it like that. Hopefully that was clear. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, sometimes when you're ordering .coms and the more popular link suffixes, I'll say, I don't know how else to explain that, but at the end where you go .com or .net, that's what I mean by suffix. But sometimes when you order those, the .com ones are a little bit more expensive than the ones that you get that may say .info or .us. So I'm just going to give you a quick example of what I'm saying. Um, I'm going to say that I want to order, for the example that I had. Is that it? Okay, for this example, I'm going to say I want to make that customized to be, you want to make it something congruent with actually the page that you're going to be promoting. So since this is multiple streams of income and it's my profit center, I could say something like, just for example's sake, I can say Fatima's Profit Center. I may not use that, but Fatima's Profit Center, and then you click on, once you set up your GoDaddy account, that's GoDaddyCommonWords.com. It's free to set the account up, but it's not free to get these vanity URLs. When I say URL, I mean link or website link. So I'm just going to click search domain, and then the system is going to let me know if this domain is actually available. And I apologize in advance, but sometimes when I'm running the screen capture, and I'm going to do a video on that as well, sometimes it makes my computer run kind of slow because I think it's taking up a lot of memory. So please bear with me while it brings up the .coms or the URLs that are available. And actually it's saying that, good news, this domain is available. If it were not available, because you don't want to have two of the same URLs out there, especially if you guys are, for example, promoting the same business, that wouldn't be too good for business. So it's going to tell me that FatimasProfitCenter.com is available and that it's going to cost me $12.99. Now, normally that $12.99 is for the entire year. You can have this, you can use this FatimasProfitCenter.com for the entire year, and then at the end of that year, you would just renew it. However, as you can see right here where it says FatimasProfitCenter.us is only $3.99. Why would I care if it's .com or .us, especially if I'm just starting out with marketing? You really don't care. So I normally go for the cheaper ones anyway. Unless I'm like trying to be fancy schmancy, then I'll get a .com. But for the most part, it really doesn't matter as long as you can have your generic link to redirect to your vanity link that That's the most important thing. So I think GoDaddy kind of changed their site up a bit because it's a little bit different. So now as you can see right here, even the .info, which is what I usually buy, if I were to purchase Fatima's Profit Center.info, that is only $2.99. And what I know from purchasing these vanity URLs is that once they add on the taxes, this is only going to come out to $3.17. So for 1 year, I am able to use, if this is the URL that I were to choose, I would be able to use Fatima's Profit Center.info for 1 year for the low price of $3.17. Now, they could possibly change that amount, but at the time of this video, it's $3.17, and that includes taxes. Okay, so however, I do have a number of URLs that I've already purchased. And what I'm going to show you at this point is once you purchase your URL, you are able to create what they call subdomains. Now, your URL is actually a domain in itself, so you will have a main domain, and I'll show you what I mean by this. Now, this is a list of all of my domains. These are the main domains that I've purchased. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one at this point, this one, because this is the one that I'm going to use to mask that generic multiple streams of income, that profit center link that I just showed you. I'm going to use this one, but as you can see right here, you have your main domain, which is, again, for this example, easymoneyblueprint.info. That's the main one. But you can also create subdomains, which is what I'm getting ready to do. Now, with one of my domains, I've actually created, it's about 100 subdomains with that one main domain. So let me get into what I'm basically saying. As you can see here, it says domain, and this says, this is the one I've created. It's 106 subdomains. So I'm going to create one more. So as you can see right here, it says domain. That's the main one. And so the subdomain, I'm going to click on manage because I want to add another one. Hopefully I don't make this video too long. And I'm going to add a subdomain, forwarding. And so I'm just going to type in what I want to use as a prefix for this subdomain. So as you can see, it says easymoneyblueprint.info. When you click on this, it's actually going to put whatever you put in this box at the beginning of this basic domain name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put profit, because this is my profit center, and then it's going to read profitcenter.easymoneyblueprint.info. And so this is the domain. I'm going to grab it from over here. This is the actual URL that I want to mask. Now, when you're doing these subdomains, you can either forward only or you can forward with masking. If you forward only, you will be able to use profitcenter.easymoneyblueprint.info, yes, as your vanity URL. However, what's going to happen is if that person goes to that link and they click it, initially they will see profitcenter.easymoneyblueprint.info, but once they click it, if you only forward it, it's going to still pop up this little ugly link right here because you're only forwarding them to the actual site. But if you forward and you mask the link, it's almost like you're covering up the entire link so that when they click on it, not only will it redirect them to the site that you want them to go to, but it will also still show this same profitcenter.easymoneyblueprint.info link because now you've put a mask completely covering this link right here. I hope that made sense. It made sense to me, but okay, so we're going to forward and we're going to mask it. Now, what is this title? Now, I really don't deal with all of this description and keywords and stuff. Normally, I don't. I'm not going to lie. I don't really go into all of that. But what I will do is I'll put in like a title. So, what is the title? I'll show you really quickly. Let me see if I can drag this down a little bit. I'm going to drag this down. So, you see how it says right here, this is your profit center? If you were to put in a title, what's going to happen is, you see this tab, if I can get it back, that is, this tab right here, whatever I put in this little box right here, is what's going to read in this tab. So I'm going to put in here, I'm just going to put, for this example's sake, I'm going to say uh, Profit Center, my Profit Center. And that's basically it. Should I put it in all caps? Nah, I'll just leave it like that. Like I said, I really don't deal with the description and such. So I'm going to click add because I want to add that to my list of subdomains. And you have to make sure in GoDaddy that you save it. Otherwise, it's not going to be in there. You're going to be waiting for it to what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to be waiting for it to not load. You're going to be waiting for it to save it, and it's not going to be saved. I'll just say it like that. So I'm going to save it, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press pause on this video for a second. I'm going to wait for it to save, and then I'm going to come back and show you that it's actually going to direct you to my Profit Center with that vanity URL that we just created. All right. Okay guys, so I'm back. So it finally updated. So I kind of adjusted my screen so you could see it as well. As you know from GoDaddy, I actually chose profitcenter.easymoneyblueprint.info. So I'm just going to click enter to let you see that it did. I just clicked enter to let you see that it did mask that little ugly URL that I had, this one. So underneath underneath this Profit Center Easy Money Blueprint.info is actually this link right here. So that's how you mask it. And it takes you, as you can see, to my page. And that's basically it. I am going to do a video on what my Profit Center actually is, so stay tuned for that. And that's it. So that's how you mask a link. Okay. Hopefully it helped someone. If it did help you, or if you just want to connect, you can comment on the video. I did put my links for my Facebook and my Twitter. I'm not really accustomed to using Twitter, but I am going to get more into using it from now on. So I did put a link to my Facebook and my Twitter, or you can just comment below the video and subscribe, guys, because I am in the video making mood. All right, have a great day. Be blessed.